Today our lesson is about the application on the equation of motion. First, we have to know more about free fall acceleration. At the first, what do you know about the free fall acceleration? It is the uniform acceleration of the object that falls freely toward the ground. Galileo explained it as object falls freely, its velocity increases 9.8 meters per second for every 1 second. Notes: when object is fall freely downward, the velocity of the object increases gradually till it reaches the maximum value. Initial velocity here is 0, so g equal vf over t, and this is by applying the equation of motion. So the relation here vt and its direct relation. While when object is projected vertically upward, so the velocity decreases gradually, so vf at maximum height will be 0, then g equal negative vi over t, the negative sign, as it is against the gravity. So this is the relation that explains the object projected vertically upward. Example: body is thrown vertically upward with initial velocity 98 meters per second. Calculate the maximum height that reached by the body. Knowing g equal 9.8 meters per second square, from the given vi equal 9.98 meters per second, vf is 0 at maximum height, so g 9.8 meters per second. By applying third equation of motion, so the height will be 490 meters. Example number 2. Stone falls freely from the top of building and it takes time 10 seconds to reach to the earth. Knowing that g is 9.8 meters per second square, calculate the height of the building, p the velocity of the stone just before touch the ground. Number A, height. By using second equation of motion, vit plus half gt square, then the height will be 490 meters. To get the velocity before touch of the ground, vf, I can use first equation of motion, vf equal vi plus gt, so the result will be 98 meters per second. Now we have to talk about the projectiles. We have two types of the projectile. The first one is a vertical projectile. Second is projectiles in 2 dimensions. Vertical projectile as this boy that project the ball vertically upward with the initial velocity vi. So the gravity acceleration will be negative sign as it against the gravity. Time of falling or projection equal time of falling down. Time of projecting upward equal time of falling down. Velocity upward equal negative velocity downward. Okay? Now we have to study projectiles at angle or motion in 2 dimensions. When a ball is projected upward with angle theta to the horizontal, it will move in a curved path. Look at this picture. In the first case, the object moved downward by the effect of gravity. This is free fall acceleration. Second word is a vertical projectile, whereas third picture explain how projectiles in 2 dimensions is occurred. We can simplify it by this diagram. The object or the boy projected the ball with initial velocity vi. I have to resolve it into dimension vix and viy as the following. The velocity in x dimension or horizontal velocity of x will be vix equal vi cosine theta, while the vertical component of velocity viy, I can get it by viy equal vi sine theta. And then I can get final velocity at any instant by using Pythagoras theorem, vf equal root vfx square plus vfy square. Now I have to get the time of reaching maximum height by using equation of motion, but you have to know that at maximum height final velocity is 0. So 0 equal viy plus gt, then time equal negative viy g. Now I have to get the time taken while returning back to the plane projection, or which is known as flight time. Flight time is double time of reaching maximum height, so it will be negative 2VIY over G. How to get the maximum height reached by projectile? Look at this, I have to get this maximum height by using equation of motion, third one. As you know, at maximum height Vf equals 0, so 2gh will be equal negative Viy square. So height equal negative Viy square over 2g. Then I have to get this displacement, which is known as the horizontal range, which is symbolized by r. Time of horizontal range equal flight time. R equal displacement multiplying time equal Vt, so R equal Vixt or 2Vixt small. Note the maximum range done by the projectile when it projected with angle 45. Example: motorcycle is launched at 15 meters per second at an angle equal 30 to the horizontal. Find maximum height reached, time of the flight, horizontal range reached by the motorcycle, knowing that G equal 10 meters per second square. First step to get the answer of any problem related to projectile, you have to get Vix and Viy. Vix equal Vi cosine theta, it will be 13 meters per second. Also Viy is Vi sine theta, it will be 7.5 meters per second. The rule of maximum height, negative Viy square over 2g, it will be 2.8 meters. To get the time of the flight, T capital equal negative 2 Viy over g. Viy is 7.5 multiplying 2 over 10. The result will be 1.5 seconds. Horizontal range R equal Vixt, so the result will be 21.5 meters.